Hello everyone, as you can see we are going to be working on a really big piece. This is the size of my hand so you can kind of see how big this piece is. This is an A2 piece of Blockingford watercolour paper which I have primed with my good old trusty mix of Liquitex white gesso and Daler-Rowney texture paste. So it's nothing major, it's just mix that down, one part of each with 2 parts water, and then stippled it on with a brush. For some reason the brush is shedding lots of little bits of brush hairs everywhere, but it's giving me a nice texture, you can hear that. So that's what we're going to be working on. Also, I'm going to do this slightly different. This is going to be a mixed media piece. I'm going to be using my printing inks. Let me find one. Okay, so here it is. This is a Cranfield Gligo Safe Wash Relief inks. I use this for my lino work. So we're going to be using this to put down our darkest darks. I'm working on that. First thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to give this a colour wash. I'm going to pick a really nice colour, wash the whole surface with it, and then put the darks on top of that. So I want a warmish purple undertone for this, which I'll be working on top of. As you can see from the reference photo, there isn't really a lot of purpley tones in this, but the more you look into it, you do see a lot of violets, but I want to bring that out with a warmer tone. So we're going to basically just run this, you can see, lightly over the paper, because when I wash this out with water, it will spread a lot more. Now we're going to wash it out. Where's my water? I'm going to use one of my scruffy brushes for this. So you can see this is a really lovely kind of plum purple colour. I'm just going to scrub it over the page. It will be a lot lighter once it's dry, so I wouldn't worry. Right. Now, I'll mark out where our horizon line is, and I want it quite low. I'm going to just create a line here. See, this will be where the hill comes down to here. And then it goes all the way up. Got this. Mark it out where we're going with that, and then we've got this sky comes out like that. You can see where we're going with this. It goes up quite far, so to here. All this is pretty dark, so realistically, yes, I'm not using a lot of ink because I want to be able to build up and just make sure that I'm going in the right direction with what I want. Plus, I love all the marks this is making. So when I drag it across like that, it just makes some really beautiful marks. Yeah, I might need to make this section small. I don't want it that high, so actually that high is probably better. can see it is lighter to here, so actually it is darker up here in this corner than it is anywhere else. So I'm going to work on that. Section that comes out here, and one that comes out here. Just allowing the roller to kind of go where it wants. I'm not too fussed because it's creating some really nice marks. That's our horizon line there, so bring it down. We'll run, never keep it straight. Me, nope. I'm just not very good at that. I'm just gonna add some black. So the waves are obviously coming across here. I prefer more stony shores, so I might go for something a bit more stony. Okay, so that is mostly dry. It's still sticky in some places, but it is an oil-based ink, so I fully expect that. Now, I'm going to be using some pan pastels first to give some nice base tones and colours. I'm going to fill in some of, starting with some more light colours, and I've got a light side and a dark side to my sponge. I have more than one sponge, but Lord knows where I've put the rest of them at the moment, because I put them down and then they just magically vanish, and you know, that's what you want. So yeah, let's start with some white. I dropped my white pan pastel a wee while ago and it's a bit crumbled, but that's fine. My line as neat as possible. Now there's a delivery man outside the door. Not for us, I don't think. No. Oh, and I threw my sponge on the floor. Come here. Oh, cute. Right, oh, look at that. You add a bit of white and suddenly it glows. Paler bits. Just want to spread this out so it's a bit more sea and rocky rather than waves crashing on the shore. I know what I mean. I know what I need. I'm not too fussed. So let's mellow that out so it's a bit more faded. That looks good. That's kind of makes more sense. I want to pale out this blue sky. I have a pale pan pastel. This is Patho Blue tint. So this is Patho Blue with white, and yeah, you won't see much of a difference, but that's fine. That's kind of what we want. So we're just gonna add a bit more blue here. Around here. Throw the sponge on the floor, but that's fine because you can see we've got a lot of the blue in now. Where's the sponge go? Right. Sponge. That's fine. Right. I'm going to add some of these purples and blues. I've got some really lovely purples. So I've got a violet here, which is a dark violet, extra dark. I've got more of a plum one. I can't remember what that is off the top of my head, but I don't want to open the bottom so you can see it. I've got one more blues, which is Payne's Grey, but the darker version. And it's a lovely grey because it's like a violet grey. Then we have our Pafo blue shade going the other way, so that's got more tone in. In fact, actually, this is one I want to put in just now. See this beautiful patch of blue, which I'm just going to add in here. Now the nice thing about the oil-based inks is it partially absorbs some of this, so partially absorbs the pan pastel as you work. Up with some really nice tonal differences. So yeah, I think you can just about see that. Right, I think that's all I want to do with that. Do you want to add in either the Payne's Grey or this purple? It's so difficult to choose. Well, the grey first then maybe. I love this grey, it's just such a beautiful grey. Now I've got a DPD van outside. Just everybody's coming today. These colours. One. Let's see. Lots of colour. And throw the sponge on the floor. You guys should keep count. See how many times I drop this thing. absolutely hilarious. Right, now there is a fair bit of grey down here. So yeah, it's looking like a suitable mess at the moment, but that's fine. It's kind of what we want. Right. So now I'm just going to get some of this grey. These are going to be stony. This is going to be a stony area that I want down here. So that's better. Right. Now, I want to add in some of these other colours we've got. So we've got this red brown. This is an umber. Umber? Oh no, red iron oxide dark. So this is a dark shade of the red iron oxide. Which is probably why it's got a beautiful kind of rusted tone. It's a gorgeous colour. You can start to see these colours coming in now. Certainly like a sort of mess at the moment, but that's fine. Like, that's annoying me. So I'm just gonna melt that out a wee bit. That's better. Yeah, that's a little better. Brown. I don't know how this is going to work, whether it will work or black. I'm in two minds about that colour. It works and kind of doesn't. When you're using pan pastel, you can always move it with your fingers like you can some of the other things you do. Like normal pastels. It is easier to blend, not with this, it's not. That's fine. hang 5 people, I go deal with the cat that's doing things it shouldn't be doing.